Take what?
I don't know what song you're singing, so
Yeah, I know.
I can't join in on that one.
I know, man. It's not Garth Brooks. It's not up your wheelhouse.
Listen, you act like I really know country like that. I really don't.
Bro, I can tell you know country like that. That's what you was crumbling to back in the day.
It's because I had to play the gigs, man. You live in Nashville long enough.
Bro, I'm not.
I hear some country music.
I don't think you're lame for knowing country music. I just think that's your palate.
I wasn't insinuating that. But
there's no need to
saying that like my forte is country, and I don't know anything else. But
well,
I just had to play a bunch of gigs, bro.
You don't know all the, Are you? Well, let me ask. Are you a 90s R&B connoisseur?
No.
What were you listening to in your formative days, your formative years?
In the 90s?
Yeah.
I mean, we just had to listen to Christian stuff when I was growing up.
Yeah.
We had to listen to whatever the Christian radio was, and just a whole bunch of Christian artists, bro, came through my church. Huh?
Newsboys? DC Talk?
Newsboys, Audio Adrenaline, 5 Iron Frenzy. I mean,
you introduced
Petra,
us to the gospel gangsters, right?
Petra.
The gangsters of gospel?
You said what?
The gospel gangsters or something
Gospel
like that, right?
Gangsters was one of them.
They were fire, right?
Who else?
Hold on.
Who else?
I gotta fix some things.
You said what?
I got too much of an effect on my vocal right now.
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
And it's stressing me out.
Bro, I don't understand NFTs. Someone has to explain this to me.
It won't be me, bro, because I don't understand either. We need a resident expert in the field.
In the NFT field, someone to come in and explain NFTs, please.
That's what we need.
Because I don't get it.
I never got it. How am I sounding, my boy?
It's better, yeah.
All right. Because I'm loud in my ear. I don't know what you got me set on.
Yeah, I'm loud in mine. I don't know how I sound to you, but I'm pretty loud.
Maybe it's just our levels, whatever we're set on. Because you're low in mine, I'm loud in mine. I'm low in yours, you're loud in yours. We're just real selfish with the audio volume right now. We just want to hear us and nothing else. And I get that because a lot of these folks sound, I don't want to hear nothing else either. Makes a lot of sense to me.
True.
How you feeling, my boy? What's today feeling like for you? I can already tell this is a slow episode. Look at you. Look at you. You can't even look at me right now. Look at you.
I'm trying to listen. I did not get a chance to look at any of these, so
you trying to decipher. Trying to decipher through the one suggestion your sister made after we made her apart.
I'm just
I'm calling you out, Michelle. I'm calling you out.
The week came fast. I mean, she just got in yesterday, so she gonna update stuff, I'm sure. I mean, bro, I'm gonna let you lead, but it's been a tough week. It's the end of the year, end of the fiscal year, end of the quarter, end of the half for the company. So all hands on deck.
Oh Lord, I hope
a busy Friday. It's one of those Fridays where you don't even get an opportunity to think about a nap in the afternoon. Um,
I had
Definitely
a good nap
tired.
tonight today. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous of naps, but sometimes I feel like a champion if I don't even like
If you don't take a nap,
think about it. No, I mean I definitely can't. But sometimes you're yearning, you want to so badly, but you can't. And other times it's like, nah, I can defeat the feeling of wanting a nap.
but
I can
can
do
you?
this. I'm strong.
Hey,
So
good on you,
today it
baby.
was just all gas, no brakes.
What you had going today?
Made it happen. You said what?
What did you have going today?
Uh, just work, man. Just work, and then went to the store, cooked dinner, sat in and ate for like 20 minutes, and then we're here now. Or are you talking about topics? What I got going? Is that
No,
what you're
I'm talking
saying?
about how was your day, my friend? That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
that was.
about.
I mean, that was really it. There was nothing else. That was about it, man. Just normal end of the week work day. On dinner duty.
What'd you cook for dinner
The
today?
normal.
What'd you whip up?
Made some steaks, potatoes, some sautéed bell peppers. We did like the thinner steaks, the smaller ones. Just liked it. I just wanted to try something different because usually I get classic thick T-bone like steaks.
I mean, I grew up on the dinner steaks. I didn't even know T-bone steaks were a thing until I was well
Really?
into
Okay.
like my teenage years.
Yeah, I mean, especially if the meat is
And let me
tougher
tell
than
you
what you're
something, my
used
mama
to.
whipped that thing on up, boy.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Woo,
yeah, yeah. I'm sure.
woo,
I'm sure, bro. How was
woo.
your day? Your week? How's your life? How's love,
You
married
know,
life, fatherhood? Tell me all the things.
you know what? I think we'll have an announcement soon. But right now, just uh today was cool. Today was cool. I have no complaints. You know I won't complain.
Of course.
You know I won't
Do you have a
complain.
busy weekend ahead? You have shows? Are you
No
busy
shows,
Sunday?
regular Sunday, no IO. Um
I'm at
we're
transit on Sunday.
we're
This is my
doing
first Sunday back in like
oh,
a month, bro.
oh, welcome back. Welcome back, boy. Welcome back. Hey, did you hear the new Forever Free single?
Uh, I just listened to it on my way to the grocery store.
All
Mm-hmm.
right, all right. How we feeling? Is that your wheelhouse?
I mean, I played on it, so I've heard it like a million times. I
How do
got
you
to
feel
listen
about
to
it?
it on these speakers. But yeah, it was a good time, man. It's a party. It feels like a 80s party for sure.
Yeah.
The video was gonna be sweet. We had to reschedule because of COVID.
Everything's COVID. Everything's coming up
Mm-hmm.
COVID. Everything's coming up COVID. Shout out to the Forever Free boys and gals making records, taking names. It's gonna be a good year.
Oh yes.
We ain't even introduced ourselves. Listen, welcome back to the Agreed Podcast, episode 7, I believe this is. I am your boy, your nephew, your grandson, your grandfather, Desi Rains, out here killing.
How can you be a grandson and grandfather? You know what? I am Rick,
There you go. And we are
and this
agreed.
is Agreed.
Yeah, boy, that's what I'm talking about. What we starting with today? Hello, what we starting with
Oh
today?
man, there's just
I
so
mean,
much.
we
Y'all put so
we
much
got
in
a lot
here.
of rest in pieces.
Really?
Yeah, a few, man, a few suicides, honestly.
Oh
The MARTA
no.
CEO stepped
Oh, that's right.
in front of one of MARTA's trains not too long ago. Regina King's son just committed suicide, and the original voice of Doug, was it Doug? No, not Doug. The original voice of Charlie Brown committed suicide this past week.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah. Moment of silence. Take a drink for them. And we're right back. Glory to God. Shout goes out to their families, condolences, and all that. It seems like the pandemic has taken a toll on more than a few of our people out here. Depression is at an all-time high, and it's the wintertime. I'm hearing that a lot of people get real sad in the during the holiday seasons,
Yes,
and when
it's a
the
thing.
weather gets cold.
Vitamin D deficiency is a thing because people stay inside more, or it's gloomy. You don't have as much sunlight. So, people, vitamin D, get it into your system some way, somehow, however you need to. Step out, take a walk every now and then. Take care of your health, people.
Take care of yourselves.
We care about you. We want you to continue living for your families, for your legacy,
That's
for
right.
your lives.
That's right.
Vitamin D.
Vitamin D. That was our ad for Vitamin D. They are not sponsoring us, but Rick, he's an advocate for the health. So we're gonna take the D in BDR and we're gonna replace it and call the D Vitamin D. Big Vitamin D Rick. That's what it'll be.
I appreciate that so greatly. I just added one very last minute that I think is hilarious.
Are you talking about a topic?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll just go there. Daily dot, unclick. Let's see what we're talking about here. Well, lead us off. Lead us off on it, buddy. Talk to us.
So on TikTok, someone posted a video of a certain habit that some of us have that you may not realize is very inconveniencing for Walmart employees. I don't do it to this level, but we've all done it. A Walmart employee is putting customers on blast for trying to check out their groceries in the electronics section of the store, sparking a debate in the comment section of the TikTok. It was posted by Benji.2X on January 4th. It's racked up 1 million views. And he said, when a customer with a full cart of groceries tries to check out at electronics, he was mouthing J. Cole's Love Yours, basically telling customers that while they came a long way, they went the wrong way. You're going to have to go to the front. The text overlay reads as a TikToker points them in the right direction. Quote, I'm not ringing up $300 worth of food. Unquote. The caption of the video states, I think that is hilarious. If I saw somebody with a full cart of groceries try to check out in electronics, I would laugh at them, first of all. Like when you go check out electronics, you're just trying to beat the line at the front. A couple of items, maybe, a mouse, a computer mouse, or a USB drive. But man, I almost said the N-word again. When
you should stop censoring yourself, bro. We got the bleeper. We have the bleeper. It will not show up.
When people try to take advantage, people try to rig the system, bro. It's like, bro, come on now. Come on, dog. Like, yes, we've all done it. We've all,
Oh, I've definitely done it. I was just about to say, I'm not even going to try.
You've done it with a full cart of groceries? You haven't done. What do you think the cutoff is? What is the most unruly thing you think someone
there is no cutoff
should be allowed
it's an
to
open
walk
register.
Into the
it's an open register,
not.
fam.
That's like, okay.
Look, we all know that Walmart has like 45 lanes and only the self-checkout be open for the entire store.
That's true.
So in that moment, when the line
Bro,
is
how
wrapped
sad
around
are you when
to
you see
the
that
electronic
self-checkout
section, when the line is wrapped around to the electronic section, instead of getting in line, I'm gonna go to the electronic section, fam.
How sad are you when you see that the self-checkout is closed at Walmart? You almost want to walk back out the store.
No. Literally, I will walk back out the store. There's a Walmart on every corner in my hood, bro. I'm not gonna subject myself to this,
especially in the hood,
because they go from
checkout. Oh, it's like, bro, nah.
Because they go from only having the self checkout open to only one lane open. So now, at least in the self checkout, it's like 10 checkout places you can go to self checkout. But one
Walmart
lane,
do be tripping
fam,
like that, bro.
I'm out.
Yes.
Yo,
But
shout
I
out to
mean,
Target for being the better Walmart.
so I mean, how many? Well, first of all, I don't want to give away my secret, but I will say there is also another place to check out the garden center. If they have a garden center, you can park. Number one, I used to at some Walmarts, I would park by the garden center because
Yeah,
it's a madhouse at the front
it is.
entrance and exit, especially if it's only one entrance and exit. It's terrible. So I parked by the garden center, walk through there, do your thing or whatever I need to buy. Bro, I'm going straight back to the garden center because there's a checkout over there as well.
Bruh.
Electronics isn't the only hack that
Oh, bro, I'm under the impression
people
I'm about to go to the
use.
customer service line. I'm about to go to the jewelry counter.
Oh,
I'm about to
customer
go to
service is
garden and
trash.
variety. I'm going to go to the
Mm.
clothing department. If there's an open register and
Wait,
you
there's a
say
register in the
yes,
clothing department of Walmart?
I'm just assuming there is at some of the
No,
bigger ones.
no. Listen, people.
No.
There's
You can
three
go to the
options.
jewelry spot as well.
You can swipe a spot at the jewelry spot only if somebody's over there real quick. Usually ain't nobody over there. They usually walk over there.
Oh, you in the wrong
Once,
Walmart. You in the wrong area.
1 hour on the hour.
In the hood, the
No,
jewelry
usually
spot
they're
is
all
always
busy.
open, fam.
They're usually all
Everybody
busy
wants
at the
something in the hood.
checkout. Customer service is trash. I will never go check out there. It's always in line with people returning stuff. Electronics, you gotta limit it to like 1 or 2 items, people. Let's not $300 worth.
Rick has to limit it. I say that you live unlimited, fam. Rick has to limit it.
Have you gone to the electronics section and had a full cart of groceries and tried to check
I'm talking about diapers, bottles. I'm talking about food. I'm talking about
what was the
bottle
item
of wine
number? What was the item number? Was it like 10 or less? If it's 10 or less, it's like.
Now, I'm not that OCD, but I had a cart. It was pretty full.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the electronics section. I checked out my stuff. Then it wasn't a problem. Look, man.
I would just look at you and laugh. I would. If I was an employee, I'd be like,
and I will bow in your presence as I check this out, and you go stand in the line for self-checkout. Do your thug dizzle.
But the front is that way.
Now you do your thug dizzle. I need my things checked out right now.
This is the electronics section, sir. I'm gonna need you to not have a full cart of non-electronic items while you check out here. Now, I feel like it's more appropriate in the garden section.
No, it's not.
At least like at the front of the store.
No, it's not. You're moving the goalposts. It's not it's not less or more acceptable in the garden section. If you're in the garden section, but according to your rules, you should only be doing gardening things in the garden section. But you're not. You're taking your full cart of groceries. So I'm going to take my full cart of groceries to the electronics section, and I'm going to check on out.
No. The garden section is an exception because they're used to larger items. They're used to like the big bags of mulch and stuff like that. So they'll be all right.
But the electronics section is not used to selling 75-inch TVs. Get out of here, fam. Stop playing with me.
You don't
Stop playing with me. That's a large item.
They don't have to ring up a whole bunch of things.
They don't have to what?
They don't have to ring up a whole bunch of things. You just said
fam,
diapers,
they have a register to ring things up with.
Okay,
they can ring up whatever I want them to ring up. Ring it up, fam.
I would. I'm not.
Hey, John.
I'll be pointing like old dude in the TikTok video.
Ring this up for me. As you're taking your TikTok video, ring this up for me. John, I understand you got to go viral. I get it. Ring this up.
I just feel uncomfortable about checking out non-electronic things.
I don't.
In the electronic section, especially if it's like over 5 things. If it's just like 3, 4. Okay, cool. Yeah. Keep it quick. Keep it moving. We know. It's a code, man. It's a code, bro. Come on
Rick,
now.
You feel bad. Rick feels bad about everything. That almost seems like an inconvenience to anybody. Rick will second guess it.
That's just odd. It's just odd. Why would you?
It's not odd. You're being dismissive. It's convenient, fam.
No, it's not.
Yes,
it's
not
convenient. Why?
It's convenient.
It doesn't have the same.
All right. Okay. Real talk. Let's be real.
Capabilities.
Let's be real for 5 seconds. The
I'm being
folks,
real.
hold on, but the folks that are that work in the electronic section, yo, fam, what's your job description? What are you doing that you can't ring this up right now? What are you doing?
They're an associate,
What,
just like
and what are
the
they? And what are they doing?
people in the front.
And what are they doing?
Hmm?
What are they doing except for standing there looking at people look at the electronics?
Well,
What's so
usually
what's
they're
so
manning
cumbersome
a
about
few different
ringing this
sections
up in
around
your
that.
section? That what am I hindering you from in the electronic
Well,
section when there's
the
one
front has more
multiple of you?
capabilities to take care of you, sir.
There's a
It
lot of
has a
you working in
longer.
the electronic section. What does it hinder for one of you to come check this out?
It has the belt in the front. They got the belt. You know, you can put your stuff out on the belt. Number one.
Are we
Number two,
talking
they
about
have
self
way more
checkout?
bags.
Are we talking about one of the closed lanes? What are you talking about?
We're talking about one of the both, like the self checkout and the lanes. They have the capabilities for you to utilize more bags. And the back in the electronic section, they're not giving them as many bags back there, so it's probably like a bag ratio type of thing. They probably got to ration their bags.
Where are you hearing this from, Rick? Are you just assuming?
I don't know. I'm just making this up. You asked me, so I'm just making it up.
Okay, I'm just making
So
sure
they got to
we're
ration their
so
bags.
these are
back
not
there.
facts. We're just making things up.
Number
Go ahead,
two,
Rick.
there's more runway in the front and the checkout. You know what I'm saying? Like you can spread your stuff out so the cameras can see all things going on. Yeah. So I feel like that makes more sense.
So these are not facts. These are just what Rick believes, having never worked at Walmart. This is what he believes.
Oh, no, definitely never worked at Walmart. Why would I know about these things? I'm just making these things up, man. I have worked in retail before, though. Shout out to Pier 1. Thanks, Michelle, for hooking me up with the job all those years ago in the winter. Me and my homie Daniel helped her out. It was so much fun.
Let's make it easy. For all that feel like Rick, continue to go to self-checkout. For all that feel like me, go to the electronic section, fam.
I'm not saying I never go to the electronic section. I just don't.
The worst they can tell you is no.
If it's more than I can
Rick's
carry,
advice and go ahead and go to the garden section. But never go to self-checkout,
the garden section.
Never go self-checkout. Either go electronic or go to the garden section. It's going to be just fine. Okay?
If it's more than you can carry, I feel like it's odd. I do. If it's a cart full of stuff, why would you go to electronics? Why?
Why not?
Fam? Why?
Why not?
It's just odd. It's just awkward.
It's odd to Rick. It's home for your boy. Moving right along, speaking of things that might be sold at Walmart soon, Simply Lemonade is coming out with their own brand of spiked lemonades. It's going to be great.
You think it's going to be sold at Walmart?
Everything is sold at Walmart, bro.
Oh, okay.
Literally everything is sold at Walmart. And if you get frisky and go down to Panama City Beach,
alcohol?
What?
You said what? What? Miami Beach?
No, I said if you go get frisky and go to Panama City Beach, you can get way more bang for your buck at a Walmart. These are facts.
Oh, yeah. It's a good time. Shout out PCB.
Shout out PCB.
You said it was 20% alcohol?
I don't know how much percent alcohol it is. I haven't seen that advertised as much. I'm pretty sure it's going to be whack, but I'm hoping for at least 10%.
Anyone who comes out with those alcoholic drinks, it usually doesn't really bode well. Remember when like Mike's Hard Lemonade first came out? It's just nasty, bro. Like anyone who comes out with alcoholic
lemonade. What are you talking about? What? Mike's Hard Lemonade is off the chain, fam.
It's terrible.
Wow.
It's terrible. It tastes like diet lemonade.
Wow.
It's just not good.
Wow.
Sorry, Mike's Hard Lemonade lovers. For everyone who feels like Desi, you can check out in the electronic section.
Yeah, you can. And it'll be fine. You will be fine. Take your Mike's Hard to the electronic section, fam. They will check it out. They will check it out. Or they'll make you a viral sensation. Either way, it's a win-win for you. It's a win. It's a win. But look at Rick with all the hot takes. He thinks everybody that checks out electronics is trash, and he thinks that people that like Mike's Hard Lemonade doesn't have
No,
good taste buds.
I was
Good
just
Lord, Rick, tell us more about
being
ourselves.
facetious, making fun of you.
Tell us more about ourselves, Rick.
That
What else is
anyone
a
who
hot
comes out
take of
with
yours?
alcoholic lemonade is usually terrible. Yeah, it's usually terrible.
You've had the wrong
We didn't
ones.
know it was alcoholic, actually.
You've had the wrong ones.
Really?
Oh yeah, boy.
How
That
many
strawberry
of them are there?
lemonade, Mike's Hard strawberry lemonade, boy.
Now, I'll try that.
You are tripping.
I will try that.
You are tripping, dog.
I will
Those
try
things
that.
are off the chain, bro.
Okay, I'll try it.
They're off the chain, bro.
We
got to try it on camera.
If it's trash, I will let you know. This is trash.
No, we're gonna do this for agreed. We're gonna try it on camera. Next episode, let's get like one.
Even though we're
strawberry
over 21,
lemonade. Huh?
I am not doing it on camera. I'm good.
Come on,
I don't
brother.
Need to promote it. I'll try it in the field and let you know.
Bro, we don't have to sponsor them or anything. We don't have to we can take it out of the bottle or the can, put it in one of these nice mugs. Huh?
I'm good, bro.
Put it in one of these nice mugs and just give our honest opinion.
I'm just thinking about the taste of all of the alcoholic lemonades I've ever tried, and they're just all nasty.
God, you only go to the worst of the worst for hard lemonades, huh?
What do you mean I only go to the worst of the worst?
Because I've had some great hard lemonades, bro. Some great hard lemonades.
I don't like refreshing. Hard lemonade, hard cider. I don't like any of it.
Now, what I haven't been able to get into is the Long Island iced tea. I don't like tea to begin with.
Wait a minute.
So alcoholic tea,
hard lemonade, but you don't
weird.
like Long Island iced tea.
No, but I don't like regular tea, like tea just by itself. Sweet tea, I don't rock with it.
I don't think a Long Island iced tea has tea in it. Or are you talking about companies that make spiked Long Island iced tea?
No. A Long Island iced tea is an alcoholic iced tea, my friend.
No, I don't think that's right. Is it? No, that's not correct. Long Island iced tea isn't that. Is it?
Well, go ahead and make it a smooth Google. I'm pretty positive, but just because Rick doesn't
Google
ever
everything.
believe me about things, we have to go to Ask
We are
Jeeves
giving up
about
on
everything.
Our own intellect, our own intellectual capacities if we don't just at least try to think about this on our own.
Okay. I told you. You just don't believe me. And we know how our disagreements go, Rick. They don't go well. You stay not agreeing and I stay not agreeing. So we're just going to have Google here to just cancel all that out, okay?
No.
Good
Michelle
Lord.
said that we should have someone Google.
That's why we have a podcast, Rick, because we never agree.
Off camera. I don't think it's fun when you just Google everything. Why would you just Google everything?
So I can go ahead and prove you wrong, brother.
Try to figure
Long
out
Island iced tea
on your own.
A Long Island iced tea or Long Island.
Let's think about it, bro.
Is
Long
a type
Island
of
iced
cocktail.
Tea does not have tea in it. I don't think it does.
It's a type of cocktail typically made with vodka, tequila, light rum, triple sec, gin, and a splash of cola, which gives the drink the same amber hue as iced tea.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think it actually has iced tea in it, bro.
I think you might be right there. But a Long Island iced tea is not a non-alcoholic drink, for sure. And I've never liked it. Never liked it.
You've never liked Long Island? Okay, I mean, to each their own. Some people like nasty hard lemonade. Other people like Long Island iced teas. To each their own.
And
some people check out in the electronics section. Some people check out in the garden section.
What we're finding here is that Rick is the most judgmental human being on earth. And,
I'm judgmental.
And everyone
I'm the judgmental one out of the two of us.
And everyone that doesn't do what Rick does is crazy and weird and goofy and doofy. And that's okay. That'll be the rest of the podcast. Thank you. Good night.
To check out in the electronics section. With a full cart of groceries in Walmart.
It's a register. It'll be fine. Look, I'm here to what is it? I'm here to qualify everyone. Your feelings matter. If you feel like you need to go to the electronics section because Walmart has only one aisle, one lane open, do it. The worst they can say is no, or the worst you'll get if you're in Hiram somewhere, you'll pass by Rick, who's making a whole think piece about you going to the electronics section while he moseys his way on to the gardening section. It's all right, fam. You'll be fine. Everyone's gonna be great. Okay.
Oh man.
Moving right along to other things that might be sold at Walmart. Little Debbie has struck up a deal with Hudsonville Ice Cream for 7 ice cream flavors inspired by classic Little Debbie snacks. What are those flavors, you ask? I'm glad you did. We have the classic oatmeal cream pie, classic honey bun, the classic zebra cake, nutty bar flavored, cosmic brownies, strawberry shortcake, amongst others. These will be new ice cream flavors. And I can tell you, I, for one, am excited about this zebra cake flavor.
Why did I
ice
think,
cream?
what is the first one that I knew you would say that you liked?
That's the one, man.
I thought that. I was like, Desi's probably going to say he likes the zebra cake.
I love it. I've loved it since I was a child.
You ate a lot of zebra cake when you were young?
Oh my God, too much. That's why I'm fat now.
Zebra cake is the nasty.
See? This is why our podcast works. This is why it works. Because we're two different humans coming together to agree to disagree.
I'm not trying to agree with you today. I'm sorry. Zebra cake is nasty.
It's amazing, fam. And I'm pretty sure Cam agrees with me. Ain't that right, Cam? Zebra cakes are fire. You know it's true. You know it's true.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Speaking of shouting people out, hold on. Let me get it exactly right. _ Trista W, my wife's Instagram handle, since I didn't shout her out last episode. _ Trista W. Go follow my wife. She has a wonderful personal blog. She's got a whole lot of self-care stuff. She's a beautiful wife, y'all. She's out here doing her thing. Also following her on YouTube. If you so inclined to YouTube, carry on. What were you saying?
Must listen
Zebra
to
cakes
these.
Are nasty.
Does Trish listen to our podcast?
She's like, oh, you didn't shout my Instagram. I was like, okay.
Oh
babe.
My God.
Okay.
Oh, young Trish, we love it. We love it. Look, I've been on the receiving end of Trish's bad side, and I don't have time. So, Trish, we love it. We love you. Keep on giving him these scripts to read so that he shouts you out every time. That'll be
she posted
amazing.
a new video a day ago. Her YouTube channel is Life with Tris. Let me go ahead and
come on. Give us all of them.
Bell.
What's her LinkedIn? Give us the LinkedIn.
Shout out to my wife. I love you, babe. You're the best mother ever of all time. I'm not trying to debate that with anyone. I'm just letting y'all know.
Did you read that statement, Rick? Did she tell you to say that?
No.
Good night.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I thought you were reading. I was looking at you.
Give the credit where it's due. And my wife is the best. Shout out, babe.
Shout out.
So what were we saying? Zebra cake is the nastiest one. Yes, I do agree on that. Now, what I am interested about is the honey bun flavor. Like that.
I'm interested in the honey bun flavor as well. Fire. It's great. Honey buns are great.
That sounds like it could be fire.
Nutty butter. It's going to be great. So out of Little Debbie, you only respect the honey bun.
Yes, because there was a time when, I don't know if you ever watched The Apprentice, but there was an episode where they had to promote, I think it was Haagen-Dazs they teamed up with, and they had to come up with like a fake flavor and launch it in like a week or something like that. and one of the teams had the dopest ice cream flavor. And I wish they would have come out with this, or maybe they have come out with this. It was like, since it was breakfast, whenever they had to um, preview this ice cream and kind of give it out to people and let people taste it, they came up with the donut flavored ice cream. And that honey bun flavor, I feel like would probably be close to like a one of those cinnamon twisty donuts. So yeah, I'm all in. That sounds amazing. Honey bun
Honestly,
in an
I'm
ice
not a
cream,
big
or
fan of any ice cream flavor outside of vanilla, and
really?
that's just me.
No,
That's just
like
me.
chocolate chip cookie dough, no like pralines, no like just straight up cookie dough, no like chocolate chips, no
I
like
might go crazy and go for cookies and
Neapolitan. You
cream.
never had Neapolitan when you were a kid? Like
I've had a lot. I'm not a fan
vanilla,
of
chocolate,
much.
strawberry, mix them all
I've
together
had it.
sometimes.
I'm not a fan of much. I'm a fan of vanilla ice cream, vanilla bean,
What?
French vanilla. I love vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, the
Outside of vanilla
vanilla
ice
bean, yeah.
cream, I'm not going for too many of the flavors. I might get crazy, go cookies and cream, like I said, but vanilla
Okay.
is where I pretty much stay.
Okay.
I love it.
I remember when my friend first showed me the secret sauce of whenever the ice cream gets down to like towards the bottom,
Hmm.
putting some milk in there.
Uh huh.
Back in my dairy days, that was the
Oh!
secret
You're not.
sauce.
Oh, you're talking about like me put milk in my ice cream?
No, no, I'm saying like when my friend first showed me that you could put milk in it, like once it got towards the bottom. That's literally the only thing I did with ice cream, especially
What
vanilla
does
ice
that
cream for the
do?
longest. It just I don't know. It adds an extra something something. Just try it, man. Just a little bit of ice cream
I
left, a little
I
bit
don't
of
drink
milk in
I
there.
don't drink cow's milk.
Oh, maybe some oat milk, some almond milk, some vanilla flavor.
Now that's another thing. I don't think almond milk and soy milk and oat milk and things of that nature, they don't have the same healing properties as cow's milk. Let me explain this out a little bit. My wife
Okay,
is literally the best cook I've ever known.
okay,
She's the greatest cook in the world to me.
okay.
And one of my favorite dishes from her is her cornbread. And I since I've been married and we're coming up on no, we just passed 5 years of marriage. Um and 11 years
Congratulations.
together. Since we've been together, she's never uh even touched cow's milk ever, like in her life. She's never touched cow's milk. And so she's tried to like bring that over into her baking and things like that. So since we've been together, all of her cornbread has been made with almond milk. And admittedly, it's more crummy than savory, but it's still amazing. And it was still one of my
Hmm.
favorite dishes from her. But the other day, we just said, let's just try this young 2% milk in our cornbread. It made all of the difference, fam.
I mean, of course, it's
Everything that the
yeah.
cornbread was lacking, it was in there. My daughter, who is the most pickiest eater of all time, was like, "Mommy, this is really good. We grinded that to a pulp. That thing was out of here."
Oh
I
yeah.
think for a lot of baking things, like it's hard to
Hmm.
substitute cow's milk
Hmm.
in baking things. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? In baking
Yeah, because of the
desserts.
fat. Yeah, because of the fat. Yeah, for
Sheesh,
sure. I
boy.
mean, most definitely, it is. It makes
Oof.
things fluffier and all that good stuff for sure.
Cow's milk got a
I
hold
will
on
not
you.
disagree. I won't disagree.
I
But
still don't drink it, but man, oh
yeah,
man.
just definitely don't drink it. You don't need it in your life, people. It just most people are lactose intolerant and they don't even know. They just know, oh yeah, I'll be getting gassy after I, drink
Yeah,
milk or
I
I
never knew that was
have mac and
lactose intolerant
cheese
either.
or
I'm not gonna lie.
you said
I
what?
never knew that was lactose intolerance either.
What? Oh, just
Just having a
being
fart
gassy after eating.
after eating dairy.
Mhm.
That just feels like normal.
feels like you're a cow. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, word. Don't
No, yeah,
cows
it's
fart
those
after
gases,
drinking
man.
their
Those
milk?
gases coming out. That's your body telling you, hey, this don't belong here, bro. So we gonna,
Do you
move
still eat
through
ice
this.
cream? Or y'all on vegan ice cream now?
Non-dairy sorbetto is what she makes me get these days. But yeah, there's also, there's like avocado ice cream. There's, just non-dairy cream cheese, non-dairy, pretty much everything,
Y'all do
bro. There's
non-dairy cheese?
substitutes. Non-dairy cream cheese and non-dairy cheese, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's vegan cheese. There's substitutes, bro. Obviously, if you just straight up only eat the cheeses, you'll be able to tell the difference. But if you're cooking a regular meal, like someone said the other day, they didn't like Beyond stuff, Beyond Meat, or
Me. That was me.
yeah,
We talked
okay,
about it on the
yes,
podcast.
yeah. It's just like, bro, you have to actually cook a normal meal and just substitute the meat portion. You know what I'm saying? Don't just straight up just eat a
I've
Beyond patty
had
and
that,
think it's
Rick.
gonna say
See the
think the
difference
same.
between you and I, if I don't like it, it don't mean that everybody who likes it is trash. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. It didn't rock with me, and it made my stomach feel all queasy. So
No, that's
I'm
totally
not
fine.
rocking with it. But I know a lot of people that love it and they do wonderful things with it. And
Mm-hmm.
for to Beyond Meat's credit, I've had something that tasted pretty okay. It just didn't agree with me. So I stay away from it.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it
same
makes my
thing with
stomach feels
non-dairy, products. Most of the stuff you just gotta act like it's just the normal thing. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta act
Put
like
some
it's the normal
non-dairy.
thing.
Yeah, like just make a normal meal, but just substitute, regular cheese for non-dairy cheese.
Ugh, my stomach is doing that right now as we talk about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Does that mean you're hungry? You want to try it again? That's what that means. I can make you up a little something.
Bro, I'm done with
Actually,
you and your alternatives since you tried to make us those
wait.
protein
Oh,
pancakes in
no.
freaking Texas.
Protein
I'm out.
pancakes.
I'm out.
The protein pancakes did not turn out well,
Whoa, I'm out.
But the Philly steaks that I've been making lately and the tacos that I've been making lately, come on, bro. It's not like they're trash.
So one day Rick tells me, you know what? We're going to make some pancakes out of protein powder today. I was like, you done this before? He's like, yeah, bro. It's amazing, bro. I was like, I don't know, Rick. And he gave me the same spiel. You just got to make it like it's a regular meal. Don't even think about it. Well, okay, cool. It didn't bode well, fam. It didn't go well.
Yeah, I got the wrong protein powder on that trip.
Ooh, you too. It tasted like who did it and why. We all threw it away.
It was good after I substituted that protein powder with other protein powder. Where's this picture of this Philly steak I made the other day? I made a totally. Oh, yep, here it is, bro. You can't tell me.
Yes, I can.
That this alternative. Now this was real. This was real. Roast beef. It wasn't like Beyond Meat or nothing like that. But it's just making normal stuff. Made an incredible Philly cheesesteak, and then put the the non-dairy cheese on top of it. Look, I'm gonna send it to you now, and you can't tell me that this stuff doesn't actually. It looks decent,
but we're not talking about looks. We're not talking about looks. Beyond Meat.
Obviously you can't taste it. You won't know how it tastes, so I can't say it was good, and you know that it was good. But just look at it. It's not like. It's not gonna make your mouth water. It's definitely gonna make your mouth water, and then you're gonna try it. You're gonna be like, you know what?
See, this
You
just
weren't
looks good
wrong
because you
with
know how
it.
to take pictures, Rick. I see the filters.
It's not a. It's just the
I
portrait
see you
mode.
got the blur out. I see you got the blur out
It's
frames.
just portrait
Look at this
mode.
guy.
It focuses in on the food.
Everything
But
looks
come
good
on
in
now,
portrait mode. Rick.
bro. I made the Philly cheesesteaks with the roast beef. I got the bell peppers in there. Got your garlic. Toasted the bread and everything, and then
Wait, you
made
get
my own
actual roast
sauce.
beef though?
Yeah. So it's like you get at Publix. I get their roast beef. I get it sliced from the actual meat section, whatever. Get it fresh. Get a pound of it. They slice it like thin, sandwich thin or whatever. Go home.
So wait, what? Hold on before you continue. What's
hmm
the purpose of Beyond Beef if you're gonna put beef in it?
No. I said these cheesesteaks I've made with regular roast beef. I didn't make this with a
Yeah, that looks
meat
great.
alternative. Yes, okay, and then the sauce, but then also the portion I was telling you about is the non-dairy cheese on top of the Phillies. That's what made this whole thing like. And it's also the bread is like no soy bread. So it's like a healthier alternative. It's not like it tastes anything less than a normal Philly cheesesteak. Maybe if you're actually from Philly, obviously it's not gonna be the same thing, but it turned out well. Same thing with tacos, bro. Turkey tacos, rice, some cilantro, some tomatoes, saute your onions, toasted the shells a little bit, and put your, vegan, non-dairy
You know,
cheese on top. You know what I'm saying?
I'm actually cool with like Mexican food without shredded cheese. Honestly, I feel like
I
it
mean,
adds nothing.
a little something on there. The balance
If
is
I go
what you really want.
cheese, if I go cheese on Mexican dishes, I'm gonna go like queso for everything.
Queso, that's a little too much for me.
I get that. But for me,
Yes.
it's either I'm gonna do queso. I'm not gonna do the shredded cheese. Like at Chipotle, they do like the burrito bowls. The shredded cheese there tastes like nothing. It does nothing for my dish.
Mm.
It's just a chalky substance, and their queso is not the greatest. So I'm good
Mm.
without it.
Chipotle is like, and that could definitely be added to the list of um expensive places for no reason.
Yeah,
Kind of like
expensive
Starbucks
mediocrity
and
is what I like to call it.
yeah, Starbucks and Panera and Chipotle. You just throw them all in
Now,
there.
Starbucks is literally expensive trash. Starbucks is literally expensive trash, fam.
Starbucks is expensive trash.
We
That
just
is for
found out.
sure.
Was I with you when we found this out that Starbucks,
Lord,
their signature taste is because
it's
they
burnt
burn their
coffee beans.
coffee.
Yeah,
It's burnt coffee. They're selling
we
burnt
talked
coffee
about
at a
this one time
premium.
on a trip.
Yeah, bro. I think when we went
How is
to
it? How is it that
Mm,
Starbucks has a monopoly on
right.
coffee? How is that? Literally every other segment of the food, fast food, drink, whatever market has a diversity of national chains. Starbucks is literally the biggest and really the only national chain that is on its level. No one has been able to get close to Starbucks, and they burn their coffee beans. How
That's
is that?
see. I'm gonna say that they were possibly the first with drive-throughs, and then they're the first ones who had the ingenious idea to sell burnt coffee. So when you're in a market, right, and you sell something that nobody else sells, even if it's trash, it's unique. So this taste is unique. So now you got people that are just addicted to the Starbucks taste because you can't get that taste anywhere because other coffee companies actually care about how their coffee beans taste. And Starbucks just wants to over roast it and give it
Yeah.
to you that way. I'm wondering if it was
Yeah.
like a happy mistake that they made. Like somebody just
I don't
had like
know,
a
but it's
burnt
just
cup.
not good. It's
Yeah,
not good and it's
Starbucks coffee is
expensive.
horrible to me.
And what's crazy is people go back multiple times during the week. Like, yeah, I've been to Starbucks three times this week.
Now,
Like,
what I
what? You
can tell
paid
you,
$8 for a cup of coffee
I think that
three times this week?
I think that Starbucks is the Chick-fil-A of coffee companies.
Chick-fil-A. Add Chick-fil-A to that. Even though Chick-fil-A be fire and they got good service, it's just overhyped, man. It's overhyped.
Now, we
Chick-fil-A,
got to get our bias off of
Starbucks,
it. We've been Chick-fil-A'd out.
Panera, Chipotle, they're all overhyped, bro. We're Chick-fil-A'd out, we're Starbucks out. Y'all's churches, I love y'all. Please don't offer me Starbucks anymore. I'm good, bro. I'm
That's
good.
all
Like
they're going to
everybody's like,
offer you, fam.
Starbucks run is doing one Starbucks. It's like, bro, I'm good, G. I'm great.
But are
I
you?
love y'all, but you know, do y'all have a local coffee place? Maybe let's support the local
They're not as fast.
coffee.
That's what I'm saying. They're like the Chick-fil-A of coffee. They have great service and they're
Right.
quick.
And they're quick.
You don't have to
Great
wait
service,
that
they're
long
fast.
for their products.
Yes. You're right.
We
You're
have
right.
veered
That's what
off
it's
into
about.
to such a tangent in these retail markets.
These are important topics of life, Desi.
No,
We're just talking life.
You're not wrong.
I still haven't watched that Bel Air commercial.
It's all right.
I've
When you
seen
watch it,
I saw pieces of it and I was like, I don't know how I feel about it being a serious remake.
see, I wouldn't be into it if they made it a comedic remake.
Really?
I wouldn't be into it.
Even if it had funny people in it, like if it was like some of the 85 South people or some of the people on like wilding out, like you wouldn't think that would be fun?
No, because I'm saying this because the original Fresh Prince of Bel Air was already funny. So no matter what you do in the comedic space, we're going to be comparing you to Will Smith, and there's no one who is Will Smith that is in the landscape today. You know what I mean? We're going to be comparing you to James Avery, who played Uncle Phil. It's not you're not about to outbox James Avery in that space of Uncle Phil. But what and like Ashley Banks, Hillary, you're not going to find another ditzy character like Hillary Banks today. Do you know what I mean? And maybe you could.
I feel like there's people out there. I think it would be funny because the topics and what they would have to navigate today, living out Bel Air today.
But see, this is why I feel like the dramatic aspect is a little better, because now I don't have to compare you to the comedic original at all. I don't have to compare you to any of those characters. They in the you haven't seen the preview, but in the previews, Carlton actually looks cool. Like, that's dope to me. Like, he's just a cornball. But we know a lot of corny people that are cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's dope to me. Like, I don't have to like try to force myself, in which I think a lot of these other reboots fall into. I don't have to force myself to let go of the former character that played this, because y'all chose a whole different genre to go in. You're just using the names now. Now the story is going to speak for itself. You know what I mean?
I mean, I get that, but
it looks pretty good. They're diving, and I think they can dive into some topics that they weren't able to dive into back in the 90s for sure.
I mean, they dove into some heavy stuff for sure. On Fresh Prince, I mean, some of the biggest episodes, some of the biggest moments were, I mean, Will, his dad not showing up, not wanting him. I mean, come on, man, those are moments. Carlton feeling like he needed a gun to protect people and to be a man and stuff like that. Like, there's some definite moments for sure. So it's not like it was never serious. They tackled big stuff back then.
I'm not saying that I think they can dive into more doesn't negate what they tackled already. I'm just saying they can like the when Will was or Carlton did the drugs on the episode, like they can dive deeper into the drug thing now. They can dive
Carlton
deeper.
Did drugs on the episode?
Yeah, he did, bro. Alfonso Ribeiro did like I don't want to say it was cocaine. I don't think it was cocaine. He was popping pills though. I think it was like Adderall. He was popping pills and it
Really?
got real hyper, ended up in the hospital and all that. Yeah, for sure.
Huh.
On Will Smith's Fresh Prince. So I think
Mm.
they can dive deeper into it instead of making it comedic, because all the things that they tackled, they made it comedic until it wasn't comedic. But now it can just be serious. It could just be like these are real topics. Like it's nothing to laugh at, you know? Like
What's gonna make that different than like I don't know something like Grownish or uh some of these other shows that are out here that got young black people on there or a young diverse crowd on here like man, I mean mainly Grownish. I'd say like it could probably be compared to it, especially if it's just I mean, of course there's comedy and Grownish, but I mean most of the time they got serious stuff going on. People get pregnant and
for sure. But
all this stuff,
even
bro.
on the genre list, like
Hmm.
Grownish is listed as a comedy. You know,
I mean, yeah.
it's still a sitcom.
Hmm.
It's still a branch
So
of
this is
another
going to be like
sitcom,
listed as
Blackish.
like drama.
This is just a drama series, fam.
Huh.
I like that take. I like that
I mean,
spin.
we'll see.
I like that spin a lot. Because I guarantee if it was anything comedic, whoever played Will Smith was going to have to deal with the comparisons of Will Smith. And you're not gonna win
Mm.
that comparison battle, fam. You're just not.
No, I mean he's one of the greatest of all time.
Like you quoted the 85 South Boys, like DC Young Fly is hilarious. He ain't Will Smith.
I think Will just has something that just only comes around once in a generation. I mean, is he the biggest of that generation? I feel like he is, right? Who was bigger than Will Smith? Like from his generation?
As far as
No
black
one.
folks, nobody.
No one, bro. I mean, when he popped on the scene,
Are him
he
and
said his
Denzel
dad
the
gave him
same
like a
age?
year. You said what?
Are him and Denzel the same age?
Uh, I mean, they might be, but as far as like from his, no, Denzel's older. But from I guess from his scene, like Denzel, Wesley, Lawrence Fishburne,
Mm,
Samuel L.
mm.
Jackson, all those guys were in New York doing the thing, whatever. I can't remember who popped off first. But then they went out to LA, of course, and one by one, they all popped off and did their thing. But as far as like from Will's crowd, from his scene, bro, ain't nobody on that level. Like, just think about the stuff that Will Smith did. His dad gave him wasn't it like a year that he gave him? He said, you can try this rapping thing for a year, and if it's not successful, you need to go to school. And that was, I can't remember how long that was before him and Jazzy Jeff released Summertime. And then from there, it's just
It's been a constant upward motion for him, for sure.
a constant upward motion. I don't think anybody's had a career like that.
Outside of Ice Cube.
No, not even Ice Cube
Yeah, bro. Ice
has
Cube.
reached Will's level. Ice Cube never starred in movies. He
Yeah,
was
he
never
did. He
on the
started
front
his own.
cover. What movie was that?
Friday after next, the next Friday. Are we there yet? Are we done
I
yet?
mean,
Uh,
you're naming all
he
Ice
did some
Cube's
buddy
movie.
cop
I'm
movies
talking about
with
like
he did some buddy
a
cop movies with
major
Kevin Hart.
Hollywood A-list
He
movie.
did Triple X, State of the Union, the sequel.
Oh my god, sequels don't count, bro. You
Yes,
don't
it
get in on
does.
sequels. No. You have
Yeah. It counts.
to be on Will Smith's level. You got to be in the first movie. You can't be I'm saying this always the second movie when you're like, I kind of like the original person who did that. That's why they're bringing Triple X back because they need them ratings for Triple X. But Nah, bro. Ice Cube ain't been on that level. Will was the first
There's
one
no
to get a Grammy.
there has been nobody that has reached the blockbuster success of Will Smith in our community.
No.
However, Ice Cube has had the same trajectory as far as coming from rap, and I would think he made a more dramatic change than Will Smith, like going from the gangster of gangsterous rap with NWA
Mm-hmm.
to going to Friday movies to going to children's movies. Like
Well, I mean, it
he's
makes
been
sense
doing
because he's
his
in
thing
the
on that.
production game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and he stepped into the film game with his own production studio. Like that's something Will Smith just can't say.
No. Yes, he can. Will Smith and Jada both have they got that production company. They've produced major
Westbrook, right?
I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, they produce major films and movies.
But did they produce the first films that Will was a part of? No, they did not.
No,
Ice Cube came into the game on Friday on his own dime.
I mean, yeah, and they barely made any money like that. That's why it's a whole big deal that they barely paid anyone. But yeah,
that doesn't mean nothing. The cultural impact was crazy, bro. Don't do that. The cultural impact was crazy for Friday.
It happened to be a cultural classic, yes.
But it's amazing, bro. They did great. They did great. And this is not my argument to say that Ice Cube's on the same level as Will. I'm saying they had the same trajectory. Like they had like a similar trajectory.
Ice Cube, he was before everyone as far as that game is concerned. Yes, most definitely. He was a pioneer in the production situation, being on the other side of the camera, being on the directing, the writing, that side of things.
Now I won't say that now. I don't think that was the case. I don't think he directed anything.
I mean, not being a full director, but getting things together for a film and all that stuff, like on the production side of stuff. Yeah, he was the first. I feel like large rapper who did that stuff. But I mean, a lot of those cats back in the day were acting, and we just didn't know it because that wasn't our scene, like 90s hip hop like that. But I mean, I feel like once,
man, I don't know, man. Without Ice Cube, we wouldn't have Chris Tucker, we wouldn't have Mike Epps, we wouldn't really have John Witherspoon in the way we had him. Like Ice Cube put a lot of folks on, bro.
Yeah, he put folks on, but as far as a rapper breaking through, showing other rappers the acting game,
no one's done it on that level as Will. I'm just saying, like,
well, of course Will, but I'm saying I don't even think Ice Cube did it on the level that like Tupac did. Like,
Tupac started as an actor, bro.
Yeah, he was. I mean,
he was an actor before he was a rapper.
Janet, and I mean Juice, bro.
Yeah,
he got the juice.
Tupac was an actor before he was a rapper.
What do you mean?
He was acting in movies before he put out his first album.
No, he was rapping before he was acting, though.
No, sir.
He was rapping whenever he went out with Flavor Flav.
Look it up. He got on from acting and then got his music to pop.
I mean, he was with Flavor Flav before he even jumped off any big movies, though, right?
I don't think so. Oh, look at Rick going to the smooth Google. Look, I knew it was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time before you came over to the dark side, boy.
Let's see what Wikipedia says. He was Machiavelli later on. I forgot about that.
I'm telling you, bro. He died as a rapper, for sure.
Machiavelli.
But like that movie Juice was what? Like 92, 93? Before that.
Okay, his debut was Tupacalypse in 91.
Right.
When was he on tour with Flavor Flav is the question.
Are you not going to give him the first movie?
Don't worry, I'm trying to look at his early. Okay, so film career, 91 was Nothing But Trouble, because he had the cameo with Digital Underground. 92, he was in Juice. 93 was with Janet and Poetic Justice. Like I said, he was recording using the stage name MC New York in '89. That year, um, poetry classes, blah blah blah. So he was with Digital Underground. He was a roadie and a backup dancer with Digital Underground in '90, and then '91 was the first time he used Tupac as a name. It was on Digital Underground.
Right.
Under Interscope. He was on the first same song, All Around the World, same song.
Yeah.
That was in '91, so it was the same time.
Nah, bro. Listen, we all know filming movies. You're a big movie star, right? So we know that filming movies, you film way before the movie actually comes out. So the movie came out in '91. That means they were filming that thing in 1990.
In '91, the song that that he was on, that they released, was the song that was in that movie. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So he recorded same song with Digital Underground.
The movie
in '91.
The movie Nothing But Trouble came out in February, while his debut album came out in November of the same year. So he was acting. He got on for acting, and then he put his music out.
You're saying it like he starred in a film. He was in a cameo with his group, with Digital Underground, because he was on Digital Underground. He wasn't acting in the movie. He was just in a cameo whenever they did the song. Have you seen Nothing But Trouble?
Oh, no.
Okay, so it was a '90s movie that had Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd, some other random people I can't even remember. But basically, he's a lawyer, hotshot, and he speeds or gets in trouble in this one random town and ends up having to go to this crazy house where Dan Aykroyd is this old judge. And they pretty much like are trying to trap them and eat them because they're like just weird, crazy people. It's a comedy. And at a certain point, when they sentence him, the first time they sentence Chevy Chase, that's when they kick into that same song joint. Because I think Digital Underground is there too, and they're trying to, I can't remember what they were trying to do. I think they were trying to get out of a ticket or something like that. And so they kicked into a song to like entertain Dan Aykroyd in order to get out of the ticket. But basically, it was the same thing as if, I don't know, Cardi B and Megan were performing a song in a movie, just doing a quick cameo. And he wasn't even the main
I get that
focus of
but
the
he
song,
was.
because
Go ahead.
He obviously had a part in the whole Digital Underground situation, but the main dude, I forgot his name, the dude who always had the shades and the paint on his nose. What was his name?
Dan Aykroyd?
Humpty Dumpty, yeah. He was the main focus.
Oh, Humpty Dumpty
was.
Okay.
Yeah, Humpty was, my name was Humpty. Humpty. Yeah, he was the main focus of that song.
I get what you're saying.
Movie. So it wasn't, you're saying it like Tupac starred in a movie like he starred in Juice, or like he was starring in Poetic Justice.
He filmed Juice before his album came out.
Yeah.
He was making noise as an actor before he started making noise with his music.
The first time he even used the name Tupac was in '91, the same time that song came out. '91 was
the album, his first album came out in November of '91.
His first album?
His first album came out in November of '91. He was filming the movie Juice as the lead role in March and April of '91. He was making noise as an actor before he made the noise that would become Tupac as a rapper.
Technically, November is before.
November
going
before
off
what?
Of solo albums. If you said he put out his record in November, and you said Juice was 92 and early 92, right?
No, he was filming. It came out. Juice came out in 92 for sure. Top of 92. He
And
was
the
filming
record
Juice.
came out in 91.
He was filming Juice March and April of 91.
Okay. But it wasn't out.
No, he was filming it though.
Cool. And he was already a recording artist under the name Tupac in 91 before.
Right. And what did his first album yield that made him such a revering rapper? Only Brenda's Got a Baby, fam. Brenda's Got a Baby came off of that, and it was a great record
for multiple rappers.
Tupacalypse Now is an inspiration. Stop. Okay, just stop.
Some prominent. Listen.
Just stop.
His album was a inspiration for Nas, Eminem, Game, Talib Kweli. Aside from If My Homie Calls, the singles Trapped and Brenda's Got a Baby. Brenda's Got a Baby was very influential because of the fact that he actually spoke from a woman's perspective, and he spoke things that rappers in that time weren't really speaking. Like a lot of guys had never really just been empathetic towards women. At that point, a lot of rap was about degrading women or just, women's bodies and things like that. So some of the things that he was talking about were just so deep and profound. I mean, obviously with his Black Panther
brother, I know what you're saying, and Brenda's Got a Baby was amazing, but he didn't make his first critical and commercial smash until 93. Whatever he did on that first album was
now
cool.
Was certified gold.
Yeah, but it ain't platinum. So the first and things were going gold back then. Let's not get it twisted. But Tupacalypse Now did not do with what Strictly for My N-Words did. It just did not. Juice made more of a wave than Tupacalypse Now.
Of course, it's a movie.
It just is what it is, fam. He made a name for himself off of acting before he made a name for himself off of rapping. With Strictly for My N-Words, things got crazy. I Get Around came off of that.
It was more hardcore.
Keep Your Head Up came off of that. Did it? And it was certified platinum, fam. That in 93 is when he made his mark as a rapper. Before that, people knew Tupac from Juice. Don't play with me.
Okay. I hear you. I mean, Juice is a classic. It's kind of hard to. You can't really get bigger than Juice.
Tupac is bigger than Juice. So what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. Juice.
Well, wait a minute. You're saying Tupac is bigger than Juice? Like that role was beneath him?
No, you're not hearing what I'm saying. At the time of Juice's release, Juice catapulted Tupac into another realm of celebrity. Then the following year, he put out Strictly for My N-Words with I Get Around. And what's the other one I just said? I Get Around and
Keep Your Head Up.
Keep Your Head Up.
Killer,
right? Those put him into the stratosphere of rappers. Those records put him into the stratosphere of rappers. Tupacalypse Now did not do that.
Yeah, I Get Around.
Juice made him.
Head Up.
And then he took what he had from Juice and took it up a level on Strictly for My N-Words.
I mean, he was definitely on more of a little socio-political path. He was definitely, the Black Panther definitely came out. He was definitely a little bit more hardcore.
Yeah, he was for all intents and purposes on Tupacalypse Now. He was the equivalent of a backpack rapper, and that's fine. But when he went,
I mean,
was this Death Row? Was this Death Row?
It spoke to the times too of just the political unrest with the Black community in the early 90s. I mean, it definitely he wasn't as hard as that after he came out of jail, but he definitely stepped it up in '92 for sure. So I will say that.
That's all I'm saying, fam.
Okay,
Juice made
that's
him.
fine.
The
That's
acting
fine.
made him, but he
That's fine.
took that acting gig and made it something totally different.
I mean, yeah, phenomenal actor.
Speaking of thug life, the guy, the man, the myth, the legend, Joe Exotic has been resentenced to 21 years in prison.
How is that thug life?
That's thug life, baby.
Oh boy.
That's
Oh
thug
Joe.
life.
He captured all of our hearts and all of our minds. 2020 was a crazy year. We're gonna be able to say that for a long time, bro.
Oh,
Joe
forever.
Exotic rocked a year that literally stopped the entire world in its tracks. How do you become a star during a pandemic, bro? That's just hilarious.
Thank you, internet. But check it out.
Now
Joe
that one was due to
Exotic.
Netflix. Thank you, Netflix, for that. That was amazing.
Internet. Thank you, Joe Exotic. Resentenced to 21 years in prison for the murder for hire charge involving Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin?
A classy, mooded ratchet.
Carol Baskin.
Looks
Bro,
like Carol
Joe
Baskin
Exotic
is having
so
the last
funny,
laugh
dog.
out here. What'd you say?
Joe Exotic is so funny, bro. I mean, yeah, he definitely deserves to, do the time for trying to kill old Carol, but bro, he's hilarious.
No, he's hilarious. He's funny. He's a
Carol
funny guy.
Baskin.
He's a funny guy for sure.
Oh, Joe Exotic. This man had an entire zoo. That's how you know you hood, bro. He had an entire zoo. Not just a few animals. This man he really, like, how do you get so hood rich that you decide that you want an entire zoo full of crocodiles, and what else did they have in there? They had tigers and all this other
I don't
stuff,
know if that's
bro.
hood rich.
Well, for their hood, where they live, that's hood rich, bro. How do you afford to feed? First of all, I think it's hard to feed one baby, but let alone trying to feed some full grown. Well, I guess they don't let them get full grown because I think
They let them get full
get
grown.
to a certain age and they sell them off. But still, a 2,000-pound eating machine, and you're feeding, upwards of 20 of them that they had in this place. Where do you get the money from, bro? Where do you get that kind of cash from?
That's why I'm saying he's not hood rich. He's white. What are we talking about? What are you talking
It's
about?
a different
fam?
kind of hood. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not
The
hood
hoods
at
of
all.
Arkansas.
It's business.
Where do you live? Arkansas? It was Arkansas, right?
It's not hood at all, fam. It's business. He's a white man. Where did he get the
You think
money
he went and got
from?
like
Stop
a giant
playing.
loan from the bank and just
He didn't get the money from the hood. That's for sure.
Their hood, not the hood.
Their hood is the neighborhood. They didn't get the money from the neighborhood.
They don't got no
fam.
neighborhoods around there, bro.
They didn't get the money from the neighbors. Stop it.
In the outskirts.
He got that money from his daddy or from an investor.
What if we started our own zoo? What if we started a zoo and had 20 tigers like Joe Exotic and Carol Baskin? You think we could do it?
No.
Do you think people would come and visit our zoo? Come to our zoo, people.
If you build it, they will come. Will they stay? I don't know, because who's not feeding tigers on his off time? Your boy. It's not about to happen for me. It's not about to happen for me, fam.
That's the funniest part about it. Like, the fact that they got people to not only work, but they work at all these zoos. They work for pennies. They don't make no money living on these farms, and they get people who are just, I just came out of prison, so I needed a job. So old Joe Let me feed some tigers.
The prison to Joe Exotic pipeline is thick.
Bro, it was thick, dog.
It was thick for more than one
This
reason.
man had a whole system, bro. He rigged it. That's what I'm saying. He was hood, dog. Bro,
stop saying that. You and my wife got to stop repurposing black phrases for white people. It's got to stop right here. My wife calls everything ratchet. Fam, everything ain't ratchet.
Bro, I guarantee you this man sat up in his rocking chair one day and was like, you know what? I'm going to get me a tiger. And then that just turned into, this man had a zoo, bro. He really had a real, like, I'm still tripping off the fact that this man had a whole zoo.
Have you watched Tiger King?
Huh?
You never watched Tiger King?
Did I watch it? Oh, yeah. The new one?
I didn't watch the new one.
No, not the new one.
I'm not up on the
nothing compares to the original. Nothing will compare.
I can't say that with confidence because I haven't watched the new one. I'm sure it's fine.
I don't need to see it.
We just can't say with confidence it doesn't.
Look, if it's not getting the same hype, if it's not getting you gotta go watch, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not getting that, then you know something is just okay. I'm not missing out on anything. No one's
I don't know, man. I disagree. I've seen a lot of things with a lot of hype around it that was trash. I've seen a lot of things with no hype around it that was crazy. I'm just I'm just reserving my judgment because I haven't seen it and I can't make an informed decision about it right now.
I'm judging based off of
you judge everything, Rick. This is your stilo.
Go see it. No one's told me I need to see it. We're not even talking about the new one. We're talking about he's getting sentenced for something he did from way back in the day. That's what I'm saying. Like, if this story was about like, oh, we got to go see the new, we got to watch it. Bro, we spent more time talking about the Alec Baldwin interview and how excited we were to watch that than this new Tiger King. So why would I already know. There's just nothing to say. Listen, no one's saying anything. That says everything.
You're assuming, Rickless.
That says everything.
You're assuming, Fred.
You know what they say about assumptions.
Why would you say that? But that's all you do. Why would you say that about yourself?
That's not all I do. You do that just as much as I do.
No, I don't, fam. I don't assume nothing. Yeah. I'm not assuming this season is trash. I just haven't been interested in watching it because the first season started turning me off.
You assumed in this podcast, you assumed that zebra cake ice cream is going to be good.
Because I like zebra cakes.
Yeah, and then you're going to be disappointed when you taste the ice cream. You're going to be like, oh, God, this does not taste like zebra cake. And I'm going to say, yeah, because it's ice cream.
I like zebra cakes. So, yeah, I'm going to assume the zebra cake ice cream is good. I'm just taking my life.
You said you didn't assume. No, I don't do that.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Assuming. I don't assume.
Bro, you assume that everybody's going to the electronic line are crazy, trash, and doofuses. That's what you said about humans, bro. I'm talking about ice cream. What are you talking about?
You're just trying to bring it on around as we close.
Literally.
Just trying to bring it on home as we close.
This man, Rick.
People know what you really think about life and how you really think.
Look, speaking of crazy niggas, Chris Brown is out here going crazy again.
The N-word. I censor myself.
My wife censors me, so I'm fine. So Chris Brown is out here.
I gotta go. I can't. I'll look at the Chris Brown thing.
Oh no, we're gonna talk about it real quick before you go. Real quick, because I have a hot take, and it's not what I don't think it's what people think.
Oh, LeBron sat out again tonight.
So,
I think he's really hurt.
Chris Brown is being sued for $20 million by a woman who alleges he raped her on a yacht parked at Diddy's Florida home.
Ooh. I heard those Diddy parties were crazy.
Well, I heard Diddy was crazy. He changes his name every blue moon. He changes his name. But check it. You know what else is happening in Chris Brown's world? He's starting to do a rollout for an album. You know what I've been noticing about Chris Brown? Man, these tabloids, they only
runs
pop
into
up.
Controversy every time he rolls out an album.
Every time he rolls out an album, somebody's
Mhm.
alleging something.
Mm.
Never
So you think
happens
it's
in
fake?
between. I am I'm trying to tread lightly here because
Mhm.
I want to believe women first. But one, she didn't. I know I'm not going to go there because that's a whole thing. But this is a high number she's asking from this man, and she didn't come
Mhm.
forward right away. Like this was like last year sometime, I think.
Last year that this happened?
Right.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Okay.
she's just coming out now.
Um,
Why now? And
I
that's
mean, there is no time constraint, bro. There's no
there is none.
statute of limitations.
There is none. And I'm with that. And
Mm.
I believe all women, and I'm with it. I feel it. I get it. Okay. But yo, every time this man is trying to drop something, we're gonna bring up some allegations he said in the off season. Why is this? Or I mean, I can understand the viewpoint of maybe this is the only time where people care about Chris Brown. So while people are caring about Chris Brown, let me try to get people to not care about Chris Brown. But
I don't think it's that.
what do you think?
I think it's the same thing as the dude from Sex and the City. Like some women seeing his face or seeing him on different stuff, or um, especially with a lot of these releases and things like that, marketing
But
and all that
Mr.
stuff kind of get
Mr.
more kind of
Big,
gets. You said what?
Mr. Big and Chris Brown, though.
No, no, no. I'm just saying, like women who might have pushed it aside or pushed it out of their mind and tried to get past it, um, having to see his face again or see him on some type of marketing can trigger them and push them over
I can see that.
the edge of where they were, and um, give them the confidence they need to say, okay, I'm not over this. I'm not going to get past this. I won't be able to forget this. Um, every time he released his stuff or every time his marketing ramps up again for his new stuff, I'm faced with having to see his face again. So that's usually, I feel like, why it happens during times
Oof,
of,
that's hard.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's hard.
because it's like, if there was nothing going down, if there was no marketing, if his face wasn't being pushed, but like now, you're seeing more posts and things like that, and his daughter, taking videos of him, his videos, and being excited and showing her friends and all this stuff, like
I
more and
mean,
more Chris Brown posts. I
now
mean, you're gonna see
let
it.
me go on record as saying like if he is doing everything that he is allegedly doing, the boy is trash. He should be under a jail right now.
True, yeah, most definitely.
What?
But we'll never know the truth on these things just because
It just seems too convenient that
to just sue somebody for
so
$20
he's
million
only
dollars.
raping
Yeah,
people when he's got things coming out. That seems counterproductive.
I don't. I it's tough for me to get behind um someone. I don't know what the alternative would be to suing for $20 million, but I feel like it might be taken differently by people, by the public perception, if people were suing for jail time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
instead of
Yes.
someone saying a woman alleged that a man did this and she's suing for millions of dollars,
Well,
and it seems like, okay, well, this person just wants money because of their inconvenience or because of what they went through, versus this person is suing and wants the person who wronged them to spend 20 years in jail. I feel like that seems like a more of a legitimate,
I feel that.
uh,
I feel that for a little bit.
not
But
that money is the legitimate or illegitimate or whatnot. It just seems like that's more of the same story that happens something happened years ago, whenever it happened, and it seems like the ones that end up kind of getting settled out of court and dropped and kind of hush hush done away with, or they disappear quickly, are the ones that sue for money, and it just magically kind of leaves the news
Here's what I'm
after.
saying. Somebody going to jail doesn't help me none. Like if
Um,
you
it does though.
if you violated somebody in my family in the same way, yeah, come up off your bread, fam, because you abused your money and your power to get this. So
But that's not what
I'm
people
gonna
are.
need what you
That's not what people are
abused.
saying though. The reason why I said that is because most of the time people come out of the woodworks years after things happened and say something to get someone is because, or the reason that they say, overwhelmingly, the large reasons that they say are obviously what they have to experience, the trauma they have to experience, and number two, a lot of them say that they want to make sure that that person is never able to do to other people what they did to them. So in my head, I feel like it would make more sense for you to say, I want this person to be locked up so they can never harm people the way I was harmed by them
Yeah, but what about
ever
me
again.
though? You harmed me.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
What
if
if they never harmed anybody else ever again? They only harmed me. Maybe
but
they're
that's
a
what I'm
changed
saying.
man
That's what they
now.
say when women come forward, bro. Usually, I know I'm not grouping all of them together, and I understand this is a very sensitive topic, but it seems like the common thing that women do say is that they want to make sure that they speak up and they say something and they use their voice so that the guy who hurt me can't harm any other women. They do say that. Now, I'm not saying that that's the only reason that they speak up, but I'm saying that you've heard that multiple times from women who have been in that situation. And it doesn't make sense to me that if you're saying that that is your mission is to save other people from further hurt in the future. Okay, that's 100% dope. Then why ask for money
Because I
from
can do
someone?
that and still get paid. Like I can raise awareness about this creep show
Mhm.
to the masses and still pay me, bro. You violated me. You owe me, fam.
Why would I want to seek your money though? Why?
Because you violated me. I need to get something out of this. I'm not just here to
Yeah,
save the
then and
world.
that's
I
a
got I got I got
odd
problems of my
mentality
own
to
in my
have
world
though.
too that money can solve, and you about to solve them because you violated my life. So you're gonna
I
help
don't
pay
know.
for
It's
some
just
things
kind of
now.
odd. I don't know. It's like two different mindsets. One mindset is,
So okay. So somebody
mhm,
comes into your house while you're away, violates your wife
mhm,
and your son. You just want
mhm.
him to go to jail, nothing else. That's it.
Um, well, if they were uh rich and had $20 million, I'm assuming you're putting them in that category. I feel like I wouldn't know personally how I would react, but I just don't understand
Let's
if a
say
woman
Orlando Brown, right?
was violated,
I'm sorry, Orlando. You're doing
why
well for yourself now.
the two mindsets happen. Why the mindset of, I want to protect people, but I'm about to get this bag at the same time. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
bro, because
It
you violated
almost,
me. You violated me. You took something from me.
because
You took something
when
from
you
me. So
seek,
I'm taking something from you now.
yeah, I mean, I get that, but when you seek the financial portion of it, it almost makes it overwhelmingly seem like the financial portion is what you're focused on, and that's why women have such a hard time um, being heard and being believed,
Bro, I
because
don't
it
agree with that.
hurts.
I don't agree with that.
I'm just letting you know, because unfortunately we're sitting here talking about this story of this woman seeking $20 million whenever he's dropping an album, right?
It's not this woman that's
Unfortunately,
doing that all the time, but women are doing that for sure. And there are a lot of women that do that. There
bro,
are a good
okay, I
amount
was
of
about to
women
say
that do that.
it's overwhelmingly women. So unfortunately, the discussion around the conversation always leads with, they're seeking this much money. But most of the time, these women are also saying the things that get lost under the main headline, or on the fine print, is usually, I'm speaking of, and I'm saying this because number A, I've been traumatized, or number one, I've been traumatized. Number two, I don't want this to happen to anyone else. Unfortunately,
For sure.
most of us only know about the money portions.
For
And
sure. But even if they
most
speak
of
up and
the
still get the
perception
money,
is,
they can still raise awareness about this weirdo. So other people that are dealing with him know, you might rape me. So I'm not going to deal with you. I just heard your whole case on V103 or whatever, or something ridiculous.
yeah,
But like they're still raising awareness so that other women can be privy to what this creep show is doing. That's still
yeah.
raising awareness, and it's still helping the cause. Now, you're
It's
not going to solve everything, because every jail sentence ends. And when this man comes out, we know prison ain't doing no reforming of humans. They're trying to get him still to stay in, so or return. So when they get released back into society, civilization, they're going to do the same things. It's just prolonging the inevitable. But
it's like
I can at
Spider-Man,
least
bro. It's like
raise awareness
Spider-Man.
and pay off a few bills after you took something from me, fam. That seems like a fair trade. Even swap ain't no swindle. That seems like a fair trade.
No, not
You rape
really.
me, give me 20
You
million,
can't fight
fam.
fire with fire. You can't fight fire with fire. You're never gonna heal. And
Oh
if
my
you're
God.
seeking to heal, no, I'm just saying, if it's like Spider-Man, bro, it's like Spider-Man. Spoiler alert. Sorry, people, if you haven't seen Spider-Man yet, you way behind.
Yeah.
But
It's been 2 months. Get with it.
we're trying to, you want to be you want to be Tom Holland, bro. You don't want to be what's his name? Tobey Maguire. You don't want to actually go out and exact revenge, on your own, because then you're gonna be just as corrupted in your heart as the person who did what I'm saying, did the harm.
No. If you rape me and I get your
Mhm.
money, I'm not as twisted as you, fam. That's no.
I'm
It's
not
not the
saying
same.
that you're
It's
on the
not the
same
same, Rick.
level, but
It's not the same, Rick.
your malice towards that
I
person.
really want to implore you not to say that again. It's not the same. It's
No,
not the
I'm not.
same, dog.
You're saying it like I'm putting on the same level. I'm saying your malice towards that person is not going to help you towards um
It's not the same.
healing, wanting them to experience justice by serving prison time and losing their work, and obviously losing all their acting gigs or
My
whatever it is
boy,
that they're
if you
doing in
rape me,
entertainment,
that's not going to help me heal either.
is
It's not going to help me heal
one
either
thing.
that you're
But
off the streets.
I feel like it's another thing to seek, like, you did this to me, so I'm taking you for everything you got. That's like, it sounds like a scorned
Yes,
person
bro.
who's going through a divorce. Like, it never
Wow.
ends well to really hold that malice in your heart
Wow.
and to want to fight fire with fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what
That's
it
not
sounds like.
fighting fire with fire, Rick. Fighting fire with fire is you rape me, I'm gonna rape you back. That's fighting fire with fire. If you hit me like that, I'm gonna hit you in your pockets, man.
I mean,
Bro,
this,
you sounding
it
real.
just kind of sounds like
You sounding problematic right now, bro. I'm gonna implore you to
no, it's not
stop.
problematic. It's just wanting to, you hurt me, so I want to take everything from you because I have this feeling in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because you
I'm
no no
always
no no
gonna
Rick, don't dismiss that. Don't dismiss that.
don't dismiss what.
It's not just that you hurt me, so I want to take you for everything you got. No, you took
Obviously, it's more than hurt.
everything from me.
Obviously, it's more than hurt.
Feel that,
But
feel
unfortunately,
that, fam. I got a daughter, so I feel this a little. I feel this a little more close to home. So
but
forgive me
you
for getting
said you're
passionate. I'm
seeming
not
like
mad
you
at
don't
you,
believe her
but
though.
What?
Even though you saying you have a daughter, you're sitting here
Listen
saying
to what
that
I'm saying.
you
Listen to
you
what I'm
don't
saying,
believe
and
this
let me
woman
be very
because she
clear
wants
and
$20 million.
let me be very clear and very intentional about what I'm saying. The fact that the track record of Chris Brown only getting accused of something every time he has an album coming out, but when he doesn't have anything going on, nothing is being said. That is fishy to me. But if he did this, pay up the 20 million, boy. What I was saying is this: the fact that there are only allegations being brought up against Chris Brown when he's trying to promote something seems fishy. It seems like there's something in the water there, or there seems like someone of a higher power in his industry is trying to make sure he never makes another dime again. Now that seems fishy to me, but if he did rape this girl on a boat in the backyard of Diddy's house, yo, take his entire life saving, fam. I pray you get his entire catalog in the settlement. Period.
And
He
that's your
deserves
form of
that, fam.
justice. And you feel like that's what someone's justice is. They should just, if it's true, then take them for everything they're worth, because that's what you deserve, right?
So
that's what you're saying.
So yes, that is what I'm saying. You're absolutely right. Take him for everything.
What I am saying, you explained yourself, and what I am saying is, I don't feel that way. Now, I don't know what justice is. There is nothing that is going to bring you justice except for being able to move on. Like I said with Spider-Man, being able to move on in your heart from harboring that kind of malice. Not to say that you getting money or them going to jail is not going to allow you to move on, but I just don't think that the justification is, if it's true. I mean, just even looking at the article, even looking at the headline, the thing that pops out to you is the $20 million. That's why it's a crazy story, and that's why it's trending right now, because of the $20 million, not because of what happened.
I disagree strongly, fam.
The what the reaction is, and the reaction that you feel like you're saying is fishy is coming out the woodworks during the album and wanting 20 mil on top of that. That's what makes it
if he raped her, dog, if he drugged her and he raped her, he deserves to give her,
go to jail for life. That's
not going to do anything to his personal life, fam. To his personal livelihood. His family was wait. His family will still be taken care of. He will still be able to provide for his folks. If you violate me in this way, I don't want you to be able to provide for nobody you love, bro.
I don't think you can provide for people when you go to jail. Do you? Can you? Don't they freeze your accounts and stuff like that? In certain cases, especially
now that I don't know. Now that I don't know.
Yeah, higher profile stuff. I feel like that. I mean, first of all, lawyer fees. Secondly, you also will have to pay restitution on top of that. So
Chris Brown got enough money for that. That's pennies for him.
I mean, yeah, he would obviously be dropped for sure from all of his stuff.
When you hit me where it hurts and you rob me of everything, I'm gonna hit you where it hurts, fam. And you deserve to go to jail, but also run me them millions, boy. Period. Period.
That's how you feel? So do you feel like it's 20 million is justified?
If he did it, yes. If he did it, yes, Rick. See, if he raped this girl on a yacht,
Bill Cosby,
if he drugged this girl,
none of them.
If he drugged this girl and he raped this girl, he deserves to pay her whatever dollar amount she wants.
That's what's interesting about like the Cosby stuff and the R. Kelly stuff. Like there was no like large millions and all that stuff attached to it. R. Kelly just went to jail. Those women just wanted him to go to jail, bro. Unless I'm misspeaking. Was there large money being asked of R. Kelly?
I think so, because his net worth is negative $27 million right now.
So he was also being sued for millions by
yes, bro. Yes,
the people. as well?
Yes.
See, I didn't see that in any of the
Most of the and
stuff
most of
that
the
I
people
was
that didn't
reading.
come forward in the Cosby case, they were paid off.
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
mean, of course they settled
Yes,
outside of,
bruh. It's a
but I
money
didn't
thing.
know if the trials were also attached to them being sued for
Look, bruh,
R. Kelly being sued for millions or Cosby being sued for millions. I can't speak
I
on that because I didn't see any. I didn't see any stuff that said that he was also being sued on top of the
yes, bruh. He was
allegations
being
and the
sued, bruh.
trials. You said what?
He was being sued for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay, he was being sued. But I mean, yeah, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. Yeah, I don't feel that way, but I don't know what the answer is, but I don't think I would agree that that's the answer.
And
If that's
I
how you
don't. I
feel.
also don't think we'll ever feel what rape feels like.
Nah, no, 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 no.
Nor will we'll
And
ever.
you know, we definitely need
Nor
to.
will we ever be in a position where we'll feel like where we'll feel what rape feels like, bro.
Nah, and
So
we
we
definitely
can't
need to
speak for
preface,
these women or
all
speak
this
to
with
what's
we definitely
good
will
and what's not
never.
good for these women as
Yeah,
far
we
as what
definitely
they
feel
need
for
from that.
anyone who's been a victim, and we definitely stand with anyone who has experienced that for real. I'm not a skeptic. I don't know who to believe. Whenever allegations come forward, I never know. I always know it's a tough thing, but nah, bro. I don't think
Look, man,
I don't agree with that, but that's how you feel.
I'm gonna end this now because I know you want to go and I need to save us from being canceled some more. So I love y'all. I love everybody.
Why would we be
Be
canceled?
safe out here. For Agreed, I am
That's
Desi,
funny. I am Rick.
and this has been Agreed. Y'all be safe.
Agreed.
What it is, what it ain't. Hope it don't stink. Be mindful. Be safe. Love y'all.